Just finding an easy pose, cross-legged position. You can sit on a little bolster or a blanket or a pillow. When we bring our hips higher, we actually allow them to open a little bit more. Our knees can come down more. So I'm sitting on a cushion and I can let my knees come down more and just let my whole seat open up a little bit more. So just finding a comfortable seat for a few moments, lengthening up through the spine. Maybe gently take your neck side to side, let each ear drop to each side. Gently tuck your chin in towards your chest, let your neck lengthen. And just feeling any tension here, any stretching. Beginning to tune inwards, connecting to your body. And then lengthening up through your neck, lengthening up through the crown of your head. And you can almost feel like if someone's pulling up to the crown of your head, reaching up, lengthening, and then also the heart reaches, the shoulders widen, lengthening up through the neck. And connect both index and thumbs together on each hand, grounding your palms down. And take a few breaths here, just connecting to your seat, to the throne that you're taking within yourself. And begin to notice the way you breathe, how the breath comes in, breathing through the nostrils and gently constricting the breath at the back of your throat. As you breathe in, let your torso expand a little bit, taking your breath to the belly, and then exhaling, contracting, and emptying it all out slowly. And just follow this rhythm of your breath, inhaling slowly, filling yourself up all the way down into the belly and down through the legs, to the tips of your toes, to the tips of your fingers, to the crown of your head, just filling it up, this body. And then exhaling, emptying out, letting everything go. Like a cleanse with your breath, with your energy, filling yourself up. And you can visualize any color that you may want to fill yourself up with, knowing that the red is for roots, for grounding, for the earth. And the color orange is for water, for the hips, for our dreams, for our creativity. And then the yellow color is a color of the sun, a color of fire, a color of solar, your belly, your digestive system. And the color green is the color of the heart, the expansion, the growth, the opening up for more love, more compassion, also more passion. And the color blue is the color of your throat, of your speech, your truth, the way you bring the message through in whatever you do. And the color violet is the color of your intuition, your clarity, your third eye space, your intuition, inner knowing, inner understanding, your higher capacity to see through what is happening in the world, in your life, from our higher perspective as a collective, and also connecting to a color white or translucent, could be shimmering silver and golden, the color of the crown or the 1,000-petal lotus, that highest self within, connection to source, that inner trust into who you are in this moment. Breathing inside this body. And just taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And begin to gently pulse your torso forward and back. Gently undulating through your torso. Breathing in deeper. You can release your mudra and then begin to circle through the hips. Circling one way. And begin to connect your breath to your movement. And then circle the opposite way. And just begin to tune into the rhythm of your body. Inhaling and exhaling. Having your eyes closed, breathing into the movement, coming back to center. Open your arms wide, soften through the arms, circle through your wrists. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply, circle the opposite way. Stretch your arms, let yourself gently glide side to side. Just feeling your spine gently gliding all the vertebrae, sliding side to side. Coming back to center and then gently come in with your arms around, and then you can feel into your back. Slowly just taking it side to side. And then open yourself up, bringing the heart forward, arms back like the wings. Inhale, bring the arms up and stretch. Like feel the fascia moving underneath your skin. Let yourself pull on one wrist and then the other wrist as you reach up. Open your arms again and just let your movements be a little bit more fluid, coming in and out through the spine. A deep breath, Ujjayi breath, the victorious breath of your choice. Bring your hands down, right hand stays, left arm over this crescent moon. You can pulse coming down a little bit deeper, maybe onto your forearm. You can take a gaze up, you can take your arm up. Bring yourself up and then go to the left. You can gently pulse yourself more and more, maybe coming into your forearm. Bring yourself back up to center. Shift yourself into all fours. And just take your hips side to side. Let your hips come gently side to side, feeling circling, begin to circle. You can take small circles or bigger circles, allowing yourself to fully engage around, connecting to the energy in your hips, slowing down. Just letting yourself fully explore whatever is here, what it feels like. Go the opposite way. Inhaling into your body, into your hips, paying attention what your energy is like. Are you enjoying yourself? Breathing in, breathing out. A deep Ujjayi breath into your body. Come back to center and shift yourself back into child's pose. Shifting your hips towards your heels. Let your torso come down. You can first come onto your forearms. Your elbows should be right under shoulders. You can spread your hands wide and lengthen through the spine. Breathe and lengthen. Take your awareness to your tailbone and lengthen that away and down towards the earth, and then lengthen up through the spine. Like a gentle back bend can be felt here. Lengthen up through the neck. And then stretch your arms up above. You can bring your hands high on your fingertips. And then again, just gently stretch forward through the right arm. And then gently switch to the left. Keep stretching, just feel your arm under pit. And then just gently wiggle side to side from right to left. Bring yourself back onto your forearms. Bring your hands together. Let your head go. Hands together in Namaste Mudra. The union of two opposites within. And if you have your intention for your practice, I invite you to speak your intention in your mind. Set your intention for what you deeply desire. Slow, deep breaths. Gently walk your hands over to the right off the mat. Again, forearms together, hands together. Let your head go and just let yourself gently pour down the right, opening up on the left side of your ribs. Breathe, expand between the ribs. Gently come back to center. Walk your hands over to the left. Again, hands together, forearms together. Letting your head go. Slow, deep breaths. Opening up on the right side. Breathing, expanding. Let yourself come back to center. Stretch your arms up, lower your forehead to the earth in full child's pose. You can also bring your hands together above your head and walk your elbows up to give an extra stretch through the upper arms. Slow, deep breath. Releasing your hands down, gently slide your hands towards your knees as you unwind your spine above your seated hips, opening up, let your arms come around and up. Look up, plug the arms down into the shoulders, squaring the shoulders, hands come together and to the heart. Take your hands down, tuck your toes, lift your knees. Coming into Uttanasana, the back of your mat, forward fold. I'm going to turn on my light. Let yourself gently unwind from your forward fold into standing. Let your chin come up last, opening up through the shoulders. Let your arms come around and up. Plugging the arms down, hands together, bring it to the heart. Take a moment here in mountain pose. As you ground down through both feet, pick up through the legs, that energy through your thighs, bring your belly in, tuck your tailbone under, open through the heart, widen through the collarbones, settle in and down, feeling down through the roots, feeling your intention grounding in and down into the earth. Maybe feeling that color red, ruby red, grounding you in. Let's inhale, bring the arms through the sides and up. A gentle back bend, bring the hands together, bring your forearms together as you begin to fold forward, bringing the hands in front, coming all the way into Uttanasana. Bend your knees, come into a squat so you can stay together with knees together if this is possible for you, or you can open your knees wide as well. Bringing the hands together. You can also bring and lengthen your torso, lengthening through the spine. Bring your hands onto the earth. Walk your hands up into down dog. Stepping your feet hip distance apart. Lengthen Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bringing yourself into the triangle. Lengthening up. Let your head go. You can shift back through each heel one at a time. Slow, deep breaths. From here, bring yourself up into a high plank, Kumbhakasana. Shoulders come over your wrists. Tuck your belly, lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Breathe. You can lower your knees if you wish. And take it slowly into Chaturanga Dandasana, bringing yourself close to the earth. Squeeze the elbows in, hover if possible. Release. Inhale, lengthen up into Cobra. Draw the heart through, shoulders back. Point your toes to the earth. Lift your knees up. Lift your chin. Gently release towards the earth. Tuck your toes, tabletop, down dog. Lengthen through the spine. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Coming into Uttanasana, the back of your mat. Press through the feet, let yourself unwind, lengthen. Through the sides and up with the arms. Hands come in together and to the heart. Breathe in and down into the earth. Feeling yourself grounding you down. Inhale through the sides and up. A slight back bend. Keep your hands together. Begin to hinge Begin to fold forward, bringing your arms in, forearms in. Bringing yourself all the way down to the earth, forward fold. Bend your knees, bring your hips down into a squat. Maybe your knees are together, hands together, forehead to the thumbs. Release your hands and walk your hands up into down dog. Pulse here in down dog, bringing your shins close to the earth as you claw through your fingertips, tiger dog, pulsing up and down through the legs, through the hips. Shift your hips side to side as well. Bringing yourself back to center, lower your knees, bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. Tabletop position. Take your right leg up, bend at 90 degrees, circle through this right ankle. Let your knee open up into a scorpion. You can take your left foot off the mat, like a kickstand, opening up. You can take your right arm up as well into a side plank. You can reach back for your foot or ankle. If you can take it, send your foot up and your hand up together, opening up through that right shoulder, stretching up. Take your right arm up, straighten your right leg, point your toes down towards the earth. Maybe flip up into this easy wild thing on your left knee. Stretch through that front of your right side body. Gently bring yourself back around into your tabletop position. Shift your hips side to side, kind of circle through your torso or a figure 8 movement. Inhale and exhale through the movements. Coming back to center, take your left leg up 90 degrees, circle through this left ankle. Open up through that left knee, the scorpion on your knee. Take your right foot off the mat to the side. You can open up into a side plank. So just choose where you want to go. You can always pause anywhere or go back. Take your left hand, maybe reach for your left foot, toes or ankle, and then sending it back, opening up into the side plank. Stretching your shoulder open, let yourself come back to center, reach your left arm up, straighten your left leg, point your toes down, maybe flip yourself up into a wild thing on your right knee. And then let yourself gently come around, coming back into tabletop. And gently wiggle through the torso, circle through the hips one way and then the other way. Coming back into tabletop. Come up high onto your fingertips, shift your hips back, lengthen through the spine here, just feeling a little bit of a back bend. Settle closer to the earth, release your toes onto the earth, shift yourself into child's pose, Balasana. Connect your forehead to the earth. Connect your vision to the ground, to the earth, to that ruby red grounding cord. Seeing your vision, Seeing your vision fully in all details. Dreaming your vision to life in your own mind. Knowing that you're fully supported. Let yourself gently come back. Come up into tabletop. Bring your hands higher. Bring your knees up into down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen, coming into this triangle pose through your torso, legs and the earth, connecting to this down dog. Shift your hips side to side. Pulse yourself into your legs. Coming into down dog, let your hands walk back to your feet. Uttanasana at the back, pressing down to the earth as you rise yourself up. Reach your arms around and up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Release your hands. Let's practice a little bit of balancing. We'll ground through the right foot. Bringing your left foot into a tree. You can choose to come into your ankle, your calf or your thigh. Finding your own tree position. Vrikshasana, hands to the heart. If you fall out at any point, get back in, maybe just go a little bit lower today. Lengthening up through the spine, finding a drishti, something that's not moving. Let your hands release, inhale through the sides and up. You can gently release your hands through the sides and or through the middle. You choose just slowly letting your arms float around. Maybe one hand will stay and then the other one will come up. And just let your hands switch. One comes up, one comes down. Just let yourself create a little bit more through this crown around you, this treetop. All your thoughts, all your ideas, all your visions are floating through your mind, through your creative visions, your intuition. Coming back to center, releasing your foot. You can shake or circle through this right ankle. And then let's shift into your left side, ground down into the earth. Feel that grounding energy and also rising energy up. Bringing your right foot into your tree, left thigh, left calf or ankle, avoiding the knee. Just see where you can find yourself on this side, maybe completely different. Finding your drishti, something that's not moving that you can focus your gaze on. Inhaling that your arms are open in any creative way. Bringing the arms around and up, if that feels good to you. Taking it around. So just being mindful how you move. Your arms may be slowing down so you can balance a little bit more on your left leg. If you fall out, get back in. Just be this mindful flow through the arms, through the mind, tuning into all your ideas, all your visions, your dreams, your goals, everything that swirls in your mind. Begin to see it, begin to Speak it, feel it, begin to create it. And just slowly swirling through your arms. And then returning yourself back to center, to the heart, releasing this side, circling through this left ankle, one way and the other. Inhale, bring the arms up. Again, hands together, that back bend through the spine, begin to hinge and fold. Bringing the forearms together as you slowly fold yourself into forward fold. Bend your knees, bringing yourself into this little squat, or you can open your legs, bringing the hands together around your forehead to your thumbs. Lengthen the spine. Release your hands. Release your knees, coming up into tabletop position. From here, come up into down dog. Pulse into tiger dog. Coming into down dog, take your right leg up. Bend your knee, circle through your ankle. Open up into scorpion. Opening up, stacking your right hip above. Bring yourself back to center. Let your right leg circle through some hip circles. And as you circle, you can open your leg and straighten it and open up and wide. Again, into scorpion, if that feels good. And just kind of circle and open up through your hip, through your leg. Pointing through the toes, you can circle also through your ankle again, and then go the opposite way. Open and circle out and wide. As far as it feels good to you, just opening up. Come back to center, bring your right knee to your chest, curl in. Take your right foot to the left side, straighten it. Bring your shoulders up above your wrists. Just feel into your leg here for a moment. Bring your knee back in, open up towards the sky, three-legged dog, stretch your leg out. Bring your foot forward to the wide outside edge of your mat. Lower your left knee, bring both hands in. You can walk your right foot so it's at an angle off the edge of your mat. You can stay on your hands. If it feels good to you, you can just gently sway, open. You can take your right knee slightly open to the outside. Opening your hip from inside. You can lower down into your left forearm as well, or both forearms can come together, hands can come together. You can gently sway through the hips, which is what I like to do, just kind of flow and feel. You can also take your right hand onto the inner right thigh, open yourself out a little bit more. You can bring yourself back and down, come up onto your hands, shift your hips back, walk this foot in. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, and then step this right foot back. Shift your hips side to side. Pulse into your legs. Breathe. Come back to center. Left leg lifts. Bend your knee. Circle through this ankle. Circle the opposite way. Open up into scorpion on this side, stacking that left hip above, breathing. Let your head go. Come back into center. Let your left leg circle. Open up through the hips. You can straighten through the leg. And just let yourself create these big circles. Your knee can stay bent as well. Just circling this femur bone inside your hip. And then go the opposite way. Open up wide, just drawing around yourself. Bringing yourself back to center, bring your knee to chest, curl in a little bit. Take your left foot to the right, outside of your mat. Bring your shoulders up above your wrists. Breathe. Bring your knee back in and up, three-legged dog, stretching your leg out. And then bring your left foot forward to the left side of your mat. Lower your right knee, bring both hands together in. You can walk your left foot off the side edge of your mat. And again, choose where you go from here. You can stay here on your hands and just gently wiggle or flow side to side. You can lower onto both forearms or one and just stay here for a moment, opening up. You can also put your left hand gently onto your left inner thigh. Support yourself here. Let yourself gently come back around onto your hands. Walk this foot in. Lift your right knee up and step your left foot back, down dog. Pulse here for a moment. Take a few breaths in, down dog. Lower onto your knees. Coming into tabletop, just let your hips sway side to side. Circle through the hips one way, and then circle the opposite way. Go ahead and come down onto your seat and stretch your legs forward. Take your flesh back. Sit really tall. Bring your hands around a little bit wider than your mat. Press down through your high fingertips. Lengthen up through the spine. Create the length in your spine. Ground down through the back of your heels. Take your right leg and cross it over your left. If possible for you, also you can come as deep as half Gomukhasana pose, cow's face pose with your leg. Keeping both toes flexed. You can again take your hands wide, lengthen up through the spine, and then walk your hands forward. Folding over, grounding through the left leg. Breathe. Gently come back, unwind. Sitting tall, left leg comes over your right. You can be here, or you can also come into a deeper half Gomukhasana. Stretch, both toes are somewhat flexed. Lengthening up through the spine, walk your hands up. Breathe, ground, lengthen. Gently let yourself come back. Release your legs. Let's come slowly onto the earth from the boat pose. As you pick your legs up, you can hold on to the backs of your legs, or you can release your hands and let yourself inch, just inch down a little bit. You can pulse down and up, pulse a little lower and up. Let yourself slowly descend onto the earth, all the way down. Take a breath, slow, deep breath in and out. Bringing your legs up, bending your knees. Let your legs come up and stretch. Take your hands behind, lengthen up. Point your toes in and out. Bend your knees. Take your hands and just circle your knees around your sacrum. Then circle the opposite way. Squeeze your legs in. Take your right leg, cross it over your left ankle. Take your right knee out slightly. Both feet are flexed. Left leg is up in the air. Take your hands around your left thigh. Press your left thigh into your hands. Hands into your left thigh. Just create this pressure here. Left leg, left knee comes away from your chest. Take your hands around your shin. Bring it in a little closer. Release your hands, straighten your left leg. Right foot is still over your left knee. If it feels good to you, you can bring your right foot more up your thigh, maybe into the left crease of your thigh, into this half lotus on your right. You can bring your hands around your left leg, lengthen up through this leg. You can flex through the left foot up and down. Release. Straighten both legs up. And then cross your left ankle over your right. Right leg is up in the air. Take your hands around your right thigh and then press your thighs and your hands into each other. Let your left leg, left hip open. Left knee comes away from your chest. Release your hands and then take your hands around your right shin. Bring this leg in a little more. Slow, deep breaths. Release your hands, straighten your right leg up. And then if you'd like to go more, you can stay here. You can bring that left foot, the edge of your left foot onto your right inner thigh crease. And then take your hands around your right thigh. Keep that leg straight. Open your left knee out. A half lotus, opening up. Relaxing, easing, breathing into your legs, into your hips. Releasing gently, letting go. Open up into a happy baby. Take both hands onto the side edges of your feet or ankles. Open your legs out wide. Relax your shoulders. Slow, deep breaths. Open up through the sides. Rock yourself side to side. Then gently release. If there's anything else you would like to do before you go into Shavasana, you're welcome to practice something else. Otherwise, if you're ready for Shavasana, or when you're ready, let yourself stretch on your mat. Stretching your feet to the side edges of your mat, your arms open by your sides. Maybe turning your palms up towards the sky. And just let yourself fully relax for a few moments. As you relax and find your final rest in Shavasana, allow yourself to completely relax, to completely let go. Let go of anything that stands in the way between your vision and bringing that vision into form. Letting go in this space of all the old that no longer serves you. Anything that's stagnant, anything that's toxic. Allowing yourself to be fully held and embraced in this place of the darkness, in this pose of death, release. You can truly trust here in this place to free yourself, to liberate yourself of all that is old, to begin living the new, to begin to define yourself by the vision of your future, not by the memories of the past. And taking a slow, deep breath in, bringing your awareness into your whole body as you fill it up again with all the colors of the rainbow. The red and the orange and yellow and green, blue, violet. and shimmering, translucent, golden, silver, white. As you breathe in, bring new life into your body. Fill yourself up. Bringing in that grounding cord from the earth, settling in into a new you, a new way of being, a new way of carrying on, fulfilled, recharged, inspired. And let yourself come back more into your awareness, into your breath, your fingertips, your toes. Let yourself gently return more and more into your awareness, into your external, into your physical body. Begin to gently shift and move and stretch. Bend your knees and come into a fetal position whenever you're ready. From this pose, gently press yourself up as well whenever you're ready. Bringing the hands to the heart space in Anjali Mudra or Namaste Mudra. With deep honor and gratitude for the practices of yoga, for our breath, body, soul, energy, all the connection and unity. I deeply bow to the divine light within you. Thank you and namaste. Thank you.